Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Accidental Beauty, or if you've seen my other videos in the series, this month I am Accidental Spooky. Yes, for the month of October, I am posting exclusively Halloween themed makeup looks, so just doing a lot of like cosplays and interpretations on my favorite characters, my favorite character designs. So if that's your thing, I'd love it if you could subscribe and turn on notifications, and that way you'll get updated every time I post a new video. Today, as you can see from the title and the look that I have on today, I am going to be showing you how to create this inside out sadness inspired makeup look. So if you guys want to see how I did this, then please keep on watching. Alright, so we're doing another makeup look. I'm really excited about this one. I think I'm just going to leave my hair like this for now, and then I will put on my wig cap after. Kind of depends on my mood. I'm going to start off by canceling out my eyebrows because I want to do blue ones and I want them to be fairly vibrant. So now I'm going to set my eyebrows and I'm going to use some of the RCMA No Color Powder. I really like this powder. It's just very, very messy. It's the only thing I don't like about it. Although I hear that they have a press version and I'm kind of interested in that. But right now I have this giant thing, so I'm not going to buy it before I finish this. If you've seen my other videos in the series, you'll know that I don't have the best quality face paint. I'm working on it. I just haven't actually caved in and bought it just because good quality special effects makeup is pricey. So I'm going to use what I have. I know it's going to be patchy, but that's all I have right now. I'm going to try and mix some eyeshadow into my foundation just because I don't want to be using like this crappy Halloween makeup, and I'd rather be using like makeup just because I know it'll perform better. I'm going to try this Clarins foundation, see if I can mix some like scraped off eyeshadow. I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics Modern Mattes palette, and to get the right color, I'm going to use mostly this shade over here. And I'm going to mix in a little bit of this one just because there's like a bit of a teal hue to Sadness's skin tone. I'm not going to show this on camera, but basically I'm just going to like kind of scrape it out using tweezers because I don't have a, not scalpel, but like those like flat palette knives that you use in painting. I have one somewhere. I don't know exactly where it went, but I did have a whole bunch of painting tools. Anyways. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to go with this sort of grayish blue color that I have right now. It's definitely not the right color, but this can act as my base, and then I can set the color with the powder in the shade, or shades, I guess, that are closer to the actual color. This really is not the right way to go about this, so do as I say, not as I do. Remember what's wrong and what's right. It's right. The world is dead, but we stay. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die. We live to die. And we're surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon. I'm kind of worried that this isn't going to turn out the way I want, especially because this color is not the right shade, and I'm worried that even if I set it with the right color, it's not going to be right. Now that this is down, I'm going to go into a lighter shade actually. I'm going to use a shade from a palette that shall not be named. I'm going to use this one over here. Use any light blue shade that you want if you're doing it this method, which I do not recommend. Oh, got some patchiness over here. Yeah, I do not endorse this brand. I just am using up what I have. I'm going to try this way. If it doesn't work, I'm going to try using a white and see if that works. Yeah, this is going to be too dark. Okay, let's try using a white matte eyeshadow. Actually, this one's kind of green based. I hope that doesn't ruin it. Oh, it's not going to work. Yeah, it's really not going to work. My other option is just go back into my setting powder and just set my face. It doesn't have any pigment. Like, I'm hoping I can lighten it a little bit. I'm like really layering on the powder. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. Okay, so her eyebrows are pretty dark. I'm actually gonna go back into the same palette. All right, so I'm gonna just dip into this like royal blue. Her eyebrows are kind of like on an angle because she's sad. So I'm just kind of mapping out the shape of them and then I will fill them in. Okay, let's see if I can match it on the other side. Okay, I think that looks sufficiently sad. I want to do like a little bit of contouring, although there isn't a whole lot of depth on her face. Let's see if I can maybe get a little bit of lighter blue underneath my eyes. So I'm going to go into another palette that shall not be named, and I'm going to try and use this lighter blue. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to try and like sort of highlight under my eye area. Yeah, that's not really gonna do much. Just do the same on the other side for consistency. Just because I'm here, I might as well try and use a different matte white. Maybe this one will be a little bit better. Another palette that shall not be named. I just want to kind of brighten this area, just give it a little bit more depth and three-dimensionality. If I was doing this properly, I would be using cream paints and I would be doing it that way. I think I've decided cream paints over water activated, and obviously I'll be using the right colors to, you know, build up the colors and tones and shades that I want. Can't do that right now, so I have to do this all with powder, and I hate using powder. My skin is gonna hate this after. From a distance, it's not terrible. It did brighten the area a little bit. I didn't do this with my other videos, but I'll zoom in just so you can see what I'm working with right now. I do want to contour a little bit, even though her face doesn't have a ton of dimension, but I'll just contour a little bit. I think I'm going to go back into the same shade that I used for my eyebrows. I'm going to go in with a very light hand and just do a very light contour, but I don't want to be chiseled because she has a very round face, so I'm going to try and make my face look a little rounder, and I'm also going to go under my jaw, like just to kind of bring a little more shadows there. I'm trying to make my cheeks look a bit rounder. So I'm going a little lower than I normally do and bringing my contour up. I feel like that's just giving me higher cheekbones more than anything. My contour is starting to look a little muddy, so I'm just going over with the lighter blue from this palette and just softening everything. Okay, I've definitely added some dimension. It's not perfect. I'm just going over with some white just to try and fix this a little bit. I think it maybe rounded out my cheeks a little bit. Okay, we're actually almost done with this look. After this video, I'm definitely gonna invest in some higher quality paints. Unfortunately, I won't have them by the time this series wraps up, but maybe I'll do some holiday looks. I really want to get more into like these costumey type looks, so I plan to kind of move into doing some more of that content on my channel. So I'm hoping investing in these higher quality special effects paints will encourage me to do that. Now all that's left is eyes and lips. I thought her lips were actually darker blue, but they kind of blend in with everything. I'm gonna do this really quick and I'm gonna just use whatever I have left here. I'm gonna leave that there. And now for the eyes. I don't want to do something too crazy because her eyes are actually quite simple. Just want to add a little more of this paint over here, just kind of like around the eye area. I'm gonna use some eye primer. This one is a Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Put a generous amount of that here because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. All right, so I think I'm gonna do like sort of a very simple smoky eye. Let's start off with this shade. Just want to build up a little bit of like slightly darker color in my crease. Again, use whatever is in your collection. You can watch this video over here about why I won't support this brand if you're curious or interested. Okay, so I've kind of like deepened my sockets a little bit. I'm just gonna add a smidge of this darker blue. Might be a little subtle, but it doesn't really matter. Just gonna blend that to the best of my abilities because it's a lot of like chunky makeup on the rest of my face. Let's work on the lids. Let's do something fun. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna add some shimmer on my lids. So I'm gonna add this shade. I'm just gonna use my fingers. And then I'm gonna mix this shade and this darker shade and smoke out the outer third. It's a little patchy where it goes over the face paint, improvised face paint, but it's not terrible. All right, I'll just do the same on the other eye. Just gonna add a little bit of the light blue that I started with in my crease, just to try and blend everything. Let's put that in the center, and I'm just, you know, dabbing it with my fingers. I'm just gonna run whatever's left on my brush under my lower lash line. And I put down eye primer there because I was thinking of putting some eyeshadow there. I am going to do some blue mascara on my lower lashes. Going to use some blue liquid lipstick, also from a brand that shall not be named. This lipstick is eye safe. I know this spoolie is intended for eyebrows, but you know what? I think that worked okay. If anything, it really like smoked out this eye, which is exactly the look I'm going for. So I really don't mind. And let's do the other eye. I'll brush some more of this liquid lipstick along my lash line. I'm not going to do a big wing, but just, I guess, outline my lash line. I find this also helps to make my eyes look a little bigger. Okay, so I am gonna just put on my lashes and then I'll be back to show you the final look. All right, so this is the final look. We are just shadows. It's supposed to be that we die. It doesn't matter if there is no light anymore, no light anymore. Oh, these are my dad's old glasses and his prescription is really, really high and it's kind of making me dizzy. I felt like these really, really went with the character design. I don't have the exact shape. I don't have like perfectly round glasses, but I felt like these actually are like pretty good. Again, this is an interpretation of the character. It's not supposed to be a perfect cosplay. So I threw on some lashes. You can't really see because of the glasses, but here they are. They are from AliExpress. I'll leave links for all the products that I use in the description box. And I've got this wig from UVme. Obviously, it's a lot longer and curlier than Sadness's hair, but since I'm sort of doing more of an interpretation of the character, I think it works. It's kind of, I went a little more, like slightly more glam with the makeup look, so I figured I'd go a little bit more glam with the wig. Also, I don't have a short blue wig and I didn't want to cut this one because I do like it a lot. But I think I did a pretty good job actually, all things considered, especially the fact that I don't even have the right like face paint. And yeah, I think it's really cute actually. So I'm actually really happy with the results. Yes, my face is patchy, but I plan to invest in better face paint. I know. But I had a lot of fun doing this and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this makeup look. If you enjoyed the movie Inside Out, I don't know, just let me know your thoughts below. I'd love to hear them. Also, if you have a particular character in mind that you'd like me to try and do an interpretive makeup look, let me know in the comment section below as well. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, I will be posting other content, like similar content on my other social media accounts, particularly photos from the makeup looks that I do here, kind of like behind the scenes, cute little like funny things on TikTok, that sort of thing. So it would really mean a lot to me if you could follow me on my other platforms. That would just really help me out a lot. I'm trying to grow my presence on my other social media platforms. So if you could just you know, help me out by following me, subscribing, liking, all of that. That just really, really helps me out. And hopefully get more brands' attention, because I would like to start working with brands, even though I am a very, very small account. Every follow, every like counts. Also, if you haven't already, I'd love it if you could subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications, and that way you'll get updated every time I post a new video. And I'll see you guys next time.